Hey guys, welcome back to another video of what sold for me over the weekend. So I have 27 orders going out for a little over $1,200. Uh, let's get started. There's some pretty good stuff in this one. Alright, first two things going out are some Pelican cases. I got 8 of these from the flea market last week for $5 a piece. Love multi-quantity listings. This one sold full price for $34.99. And this one sold for $30 even. Alright, next up is this NRA belt buckle. It's a World War II commemorative edition. I can never say that word. Uh, been listed quite a long time. Took a best offer for $14.99. Had it listed for like $18 or $19.99. I don't remember. But yeah, glad to see it go. Got it in a States sale. Alright, sold a GPS, like a fish finder. It's the head unit only. I got it on an online auction for $5 plus $10 shipping. No idea if it works. I sold it for parts as is for $74.99. Cameras going out this weekend as well. Sold this camera for $39.99. If you saw my flea market video, picked this as part of it. So crazy. Alright, another camera here. Another Nikon. It's a Coolpix. This is an A10. This one sold full price for $74.99. I probably have 20 or 30 more of these. Alright, this came out of the camera lot. It was in the box. I wasn't sure what I didn't even know what it was. It's a Beach Tech brand. This is like a switcher for either microphones or cameras. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if it works. So I listed it for $24.99 and I sold it for $15 free shipping. So yeah, it is what it is. Actually sold 3 Pelican cases over the weekend. This one also sold for $30. Back with the Pelican case, I just recently sent out a 10% off offer. Had 10 watchers on this item, so it's actually just sold. I'm shipping off a lot of stuff already, so I'm not shipping this. Alright, sold some spider web looking cufflinks. I've had these listed for a couple years. They came from an estate sale where I bought like a whole like jewelry box full of them. And yeah, I just figured they'd sell because they were Halloween. Took a best off for $7, and I'm talking way too much for a $7 item. Hello, item here. This is the final bag of Barbie clothes I had from like the 70s. I just lotted them up. Sold these for $14.99. All right, next up are some Merrells. These are women's slip-ons. Had these forever. Took a best offer of $17. They're light enough to go first class. I'm just gonna throw them in a poly mailer. Call it that. Alright, next up is this fish flashlight. Alright, next up is this fish flashlight. It's from Cat in the Hat. This came from the all clothes locker. Box is pretty beat up. I don't even know if it works or how it operates. Sold for $25 free shipping, and it's pretty light, so it's not going to cost a lot. Alright, next up isn't a huge sale, but it might surprise you. It's literally just a piece of paper. It's actually well written on the back. This is for a microphone base station from Radio Shack. So I'm guessing maybe the 70s or 80s. It says printed in Japan. This was probably just thrown in or in a book that I got at an estate sale. So I don't have anything into this. And I sold it for $17 free shipping. So it's been listed quite a while. This is something you need the right seller for, but I always like to find old manuals. So I've made a killing off old manuals for stuff. Yeah, so first class and a vanilla mailer that I just happened to get 1,000 of them recently at this estate sale for like $2. Alright, next up is some tarot cards. There's actually a instruction manual in here too, so I might be sending this media mail. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you're going to. This came out of the Harley Davidson locker, so this is all profit at this point, and I took an offer of $15. I just want to butt in real quick. If you're new to the channel, I sell I buy storage units. I go to estate sales. I bid on online auctions. I do what a reseller does, and that's look for stuff low costs and sell them for high on eBay. So I also dabble in Amazon a little bit. But if you like this kind of content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you, and it really helps out the channel. And I got some really good stuff still to show you, so keep watching. Alright, so I'm not showing you the pair, but these are Bose Bookshelf 301 speakers, version 4s or series 4s. These sold for $150 plus $45 shipping. And I actually got 2 pair of these at the same time at Salvation Army for 50 bucks. So that's really cool. They were just setting them out, and she was like, I got another pair in the back, do you want those too? I'm like, yeah. So pretty cool, be at the right place at the right time to find these. They're a pain to ship, but I can't pass up the money on these. They usually sell fast too, even though I had that pair for a month. I just listed them last week and they sold last week. So the other pair sold just as quick when I did list those too. Alright, as much as I don't like selling clothes, I will list them occasionally. This is an Orvis brand button-up short sleeve fishing shirt. Fishing by the means it has like embossed fish on it. I don't know if that's the word. They're like etched in. They're like sewn in. Sold for $21.99. I listed it last year, and this is one of the few clothing items I picked up at a thrift store when there was literally nothing to find and I was bored, so I decided to look through some clothes. Alright, next up is another pair of clothes. These actually came from a storage unit. My dad's storage unit, actually, his ex had clothes left in it. They've been long apart. That locker's been in storage for a while, so he let me take stuff he didn't want anymore to sell for helping him unload it. And these sold for 30 bucks. The brand is Rocky Mountain. I've never heard of them. But yeah, I had a 25% off sale on clothes, and they sold. So, been listed a couple months. Canon. Yeah, it's a Canon camera. This is a 8 megapixel camera, and it sold for $24.99. This came out of the box from the flea market. Also from the flea market, I didn't film because I wasn't running the GoPro. This is like the first thing I bought. Are these Nike Airs? They're pretty dirty. I can't talk. Anyway, the midsoles are yellowed a little bit. I tried a magic eraser on these for like 5 minutes and gave up, so I listed them for 30 bucks and I paid $15 for them. That's $30 free shipping. So I'm not losing money, but I'm not making anything either. I don't know what possessed me to buy them. I said I'm not buying dirty shoes anymore. I just hate cleaning them. I have 2 totes full of them in my locker downstairs. So I still did it. I can't help it. So let somebody else clean them up and sell them for a profit. They go for 80 bucks or more, and it's a good size. They're size 12s. Alright, next up is a bunch of these little precious teddy bears. These aren't worth a whole bunch. I got them out of the last locker I bought, which was back in March, which I still haven't finished sorting. Put all these together in one lot, 16 total, and sold them for 30 bucks, and they are going overseas. So they're going to global shipping program, which is cool. So not going to have any problems with it after Kentucky, where it goes to. Alright, so pre-COVID, I had started flipping cards from eBay to eBay. So you could go search for graded cards and sort them by lowest price and see what was ending, and then like bid on them for super cheap. So this is a guy, Zach Cozart, his rookie card. He's a known player, but he's not like a great Hall of Famer as far as I know. I don't really follow baseball anymore, but he's not a name I see in the news a lot. So anyway, I would look for semi-stars cards that people wasn't a big following for and get them for a few dollars, and then try to at least flip them for 25. This isn't one of those cards. I probably paid $3 for it. I'm probably $6 all into it with shipping, and I sold it for $12 free shipping, but it only took 2.5 years. So this is not a good flip, and I don't look for cards on eBay anymore to flip like this, just because when COVID happened, like, the market just exploded and I wasn't messing with it. Alright, next up is this pewter water pitcher. There was an estate sale done in Augusta last year or the year before, with a tote full of pewter stuff in it, and it was out in the garage. He wanted $20 for the whole box. I sold one plate out of that box for $50 within like a couple months. So this stuff's kind of slow sellers, but there's some money with pewter, and a lot of people sleep on it. I guess they just thought it was like camping stuff, because it looked like junk, but a lot of it was marked. So I won't mess with pewter if it's not marked, just because I don't feel like doing the research. Uh, anyway, this is beat up with the patina, has little dents in it, and it sold for $38 free shipping. The cool part is this is made in Albany, New York, and it's going to an archaeological association in New York. Not Albany, but it's still cool that it's going there. This is probably late 1800s, early 1900s. All right, 2 more items to go, and they're both pretty cool. The last one is definitely probably the best sale of the weekend. All right. This is called Dragon's Crystal Wars from Mega Bloks. Paid $20 for this from my guy, thrift store, and I sold it for $74.99. Free shipping. The box was open and kind of trashed, but the contents are sealed. So it took a while to sell. This stuff is pretty slow sellers. I still have a couple of these in a box still to go. But yeah, pretty good. This is the Civil War Diary of Wyman S. White. He's a first sergeant, Company F of the 2nd United States Sharpshooters. This is his diary. This is a pretty rare book to get hardcover. It's in excellent condition. It's never been read. I had it priced at $400, and I took a best offer of $200 because I paid $5 for it. So this came from the Epic Estate Hall where I got all the planes and tanks and stuff. So pretty awesome. I still have quite a few books left that they're mostly Civil War related, World War I related airplane stuff. But I'm happy with this sale. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This is probably going to be its own video. I'm still working out how I'm going to do videos. But this one's turned into look like 20 minutes long maybe. And like I said, if you like this stuff and you're still here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like I said, it's free and it really helps me out. So have a good one and see you in the next video.